What's up, duelists? I'm back today with the macro show. You guys know the macro show. How's it going, bro?
Hey, it's going good, Keegan. How you be?
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. We're early morning action, little early morning duels. Got
It's like almost 1 o'clock.
early morning. Early morning for me. I swear I'm in a different time zone. No, I'm just kidding. We got this deck. Macro's been working on this deck forever, literally since Mystic Tomato's been printed, and it looks sick. What do you think?
Yeah, so I think the deck has a lot of potential to still be like explored, but I think I have found the right ratio of everything. The biggest thing that I took from your testing was you wanted me to add Twilight Rose Warrior, and I found him to be good as a two of. I didn't. You don't need like the Rhoda and you don't need Rhoda and three of them. The reason why is like if you see him early game, that's super dope, but seeing him late game is like kind of okay. And I think I'd rather what I enjoyed about this deck is like not the supervised package. The supervised package to me is very bricky. It can go off like crazy, but 99% of the time it won't. So I instead opted for a zombie package, which gives your Mystic Tomatoes a ton more value, since you have the ability to either just use Twilight Rose Knight and Mystic Tomato to make like a power tool, or if you don't have Twilight Rose Knight, which happens, your tomato still gets value by becoming a Goblin Zombie and becoming a Plague or becoming a Gale, whatever you need it to be, right? A Sangan. Um, and the what the zombie package does is pairs extremely well with the rest of your equipped spells that aren't the Mark of the Rose. The DDR allows for some stupid extension plays, like your Mizukis and your Plagues they always keep coming back, and you just get a ton of value that way. And I love the explosiveness of Book of Life. I think Book of Life is what makes this deck's uh power level like rise to the next level because you have the ability to steal things, you have the ability to bring things back. You don't even need a normal summon sometimes. And of course, I got to tech the one creature swap. I have a lot of things that you want to be creature swapped away, like obviously the tomatoes. I even have a Lord Poison tech in there. And Lord Poison is my newest spicy tech. I base it off of your logic where you need an extra level 4 plant to make power tools sometimes. But I found that the little lion one is just didn't really do anything. It was more of a vanilla, and seeing it late game or even early game didn't really do much. But Lord Poison in the late game or even like early game, say you have Lone Fire Blossom and you make Titanial, and then they just like try to deprison it. You tribute Titanial. Next turn, you can just crash your Lord Poison, and now you have another Titanial. And I think that's the cool part about Lord Poison. And it came up a lot of times in testing where even sometimes I would like there'd be a monster on the other side of the field, like a Caius, and I drew Lord Poison. And I'm like, sick. I just made a comeback. Like it's amazing. Like the top deck potential is crazy.
That's kind of tight to have that like reanimation for the Titanial. I think that's like kind of slept on for sure. You do have to get to the Titanial, but in this deck it's not too hard. You got Sang and you grab Lone Fire, and then of course you got the two Lone Fires. So yeah, it's pretty lit.
Yeah, and this deck has probably one of the better options where like if you draw Titanial, it always sucks. Don't get me wrong, it's never fun. But you have Zombie Master, you have two DDRs, you have Brionic in the extra deck. Titanial can get to the grave,
You could also
and sometimes you could just hard normal summon it.
yeah hard normal summon it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mark tribute summon it.
Oh, and then the other Yeah, exactly. And the other big tech is autonomous action unit. I think that in this meta in particular, with people running Christia Sworn, just yoinking their Christia is kind of GG a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's pretty
There's a ton of
actually.
yeah. If they're playing zombie mirrors, you could take their plague. You can take their own zombie master. You're playing like any deck, you can steal. I stole Lila's multiple times to blow up back row. It's just been a net positive card. It does have a huge steep life point cost, but 99% of the time you're probably gonna like push for game anyway if you're using it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I kind of see it as it's like a book of life where you don't need a zombie in the grave, kind of. You just need them to have a dude.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's cool. Of course, I would advocate for cutting the creature swap, but we're not going to get into that. Sideboard, you've got Cyber Dragon, DD Crow, and shit, but like, you've got a couple cool ones. You got Knight and Sorcerer. How do you feel about this little guy?
It's mostly there for the matchups that have no like back row and stuff. So if you don't need you can side out your roll decrees, you can side out your like a heavy. Having that Knight and Sorcerer is not only a great tuner target. It sucks if you draw it but even then it's just like a plague that doesn't come back. But what ends up being very useful is sometimes they'll just crash your tomato, like thinking that like whatever, there's nothing you can spawn that's gonna stop me and stuff. But you can end up special summoning Knight and Sorcerer with it, banish a couple key targets. I've one time banished two Treeborn Frogs at the same time with it and then was able to steal their monarch, and they literally could not do anything, and so they scooped. So there's some scenarios where it could be like kind of a win more. I don't think it's a necessity though. You could definitely swap it out for like a third Dust or a third DD Crow. It's just more of a techie thing that I enjoy using. especially going second, because I think like I would side out like a Twilight Rose Warrior if I'm going second, and side in the Knight and Sorcerer.
Word.
Sometimes it's just better going second.
For sure, for sure. Let's just get some games. Let's see how it plays. The deck list looks cool, looks fun, looks well tested. We're gonna try it out. All right.
Yeah, no more Gigaplant. Gigaplant, sorry, I tried so hard to make Giga good. He's just too bricky, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but only when you, I guess, when you combo, I guess. But the combos obviously, like when you're resolving the combo, you can't lose.
Yeah, I mean, if you resolve the combo, you win the game no matter what. I mean, but even then, like,
As a guest on the channel,
oh,
which RPS? Which one are we picking?
I go rock, and if they also go rock, then you go scissors. That's the combo.
Letting you pick ever again.
Oh no, they went paper.
Yes. Are you watching? Are you watching? I got you. Wait, do you have the screen? Do you have the thing? Are you at my screen?
Yeah, I'm watching. It's just delayed. It's delayed slightly. Give me a second. It's like loading.
Okay, that's weird. All right, we've got.
I'm trying to see. It's like it's doing that thing where it's like loading. Okay, I see your hand.
We got double tomato. What? What?
How'd you get 6 cards in your hand?
Oh shit! I accidentally drew.
Oh no.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I thought it was
Wow, these two.
talking about winning RPS, and I'm like, oh yeah, we won RPS, right?
Dude, are you this tired? This guy just woke up, dude.
No, I'm wide awake, dude. I'm wide awake. It's bright and early. It's sang an attack. That's just how it always goes.
You're gonna summon Sang in an attack? Because like it might be Raikou. If it's Raikou, that's probably great. If it's a hamster, I don't whatever it is, it's Raikou. Sang attacks the play.
Yeah. Do we set call? We don't yet, right? Oh fuck.
What do they search?
Rescue cat.
Oh, we should just set called so we don't
Should we
get
set-
bodied by Rescue Cat.
Everything. We're gonna lose now. They're gonna fall troll. And I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh my god. Okay. No.
I mean, so they can't they can't what's it called? They're not summoner monkeying us, so we're not gonna be Arcanite Magicianed. Could be they could like do some dumb stuff, but I think you just set the call and be fine. Oh well, never mind. It didn't matter.
It's cool. Good thing we didn't set everything. I guess. I don't know.
This is super lag. I'm like 10 seconds delayed from you.
Do you need to like? Do you want me to?
I'm gonna stop watching. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop and restart. Let's see.
Well, they went cat into Airbellum plus Airbellum, so I'm assuming Fall Troll brain control is happening. Otherwise, they would not be making this play. Yep, there's the brain control. So they have cat. They've brain controlled our Sangan.
I mean, they got cat. We lose. Let's just be real. Like,
Oh, they're going straight to battle phase. No, they're going straight to battle phase. This is actually okay.
this could be fun.
Yeah, if they synchro with the Sangan, we get a search, and if they like hit a tomato, it's like who cares? Okay, they hit DDR. That kind of sucks.
That's okay. We have multiple. I want them to hit the Book of Life or a tomato.
They hit Book of Life. Damn.
Okay, so we have 2 tomatoes and potentially a Lone Fire Blossom when they
Really
sync.
sucks. I wish we would have kept one of our. Damn. That would have been nice. I wonder what he's playing. Dude, he played 5 limited cards. He dropped brain.
Yeah,
Rescue
Brain Control, Torrential. I mean,
Again. Do you think
how did Torrential get in the grave? Did he just ditch it?
he set it turn 1 behind Sangan, and then he stormed his own Torrential away? So like
Weird.
he went -1 a couple of times. He's gonna go -1 here as well. We're gonna be able to search off this Sangan. Now you're saying to search for Lone Fire Blossom.
I mean, you can search for Lone Fire or you can search for Gob, but like, I just feel like at this point, depends on what he ends up making, but he's probably making what's it called? Is he making that guy? Yeah, so he's gonna discard one thing.
Can't make that guy because Sangan is dark.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I don't know if it'd be quicker for you to watch the game and have me tell you the hand, or is there still a delay? I don't know.
There's still a huge delay. That's why I wanna be more helpful here.
Okay.
Let me restart my Discord.
Okay, he's gonna synchro into Goyo, and we're gonna get a search. We're gonna search for. Well, we could search for Plague here, or we could
I
just.
think it's a delay on like I don't know if it's a delay on my end or not. Like I can't tell. We never had this issue before, guys. We might have to restart the whole recording sesh.
No, this
This one's scuffed.
If you watch the game on Dueling Book, it should be fine actually.
Okay, send me the link on Dueling Book then. That should be better.
I'm just hosting. You just search my name or whatever. The PG-13 on Dueling Book. I can't send you a game link.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm searching for here though. He searched Gotham's. I feel like Lonefire doesn't do anything because Gotham's is 31.
Um, I mean, Lone Fire, yeah, it doesn't.
I feel like we could search Twilight Rose Knight. That's just Black Rose.
Yeah, Twilight Rose Knight is not a bad play. You can even Black Rose even better. If they make Gothams, you can don't have to make Black Rose. You could literally just like
Mark
I have the first year back rows. Give me. You can market those, take their Gothams, and then distribute it off. You know what I mean?
or their hand.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta find you. Just give me 1 second.
All right.
Don't start. Don't please.
I'm gonna say think. I'm gonna tell him think. Okay, so the draw for turn was Goblin Zombie, another normal summon. We got very unlucky him hitting both our spells. We needed those to like play through this back row most likely. But as long as the back row isn't Solemn Judgment, I think we're okay. It has to be like Solemn or Book. But if he has
Yeah, but at that point, if it's Solemn or Book, you lose to Black Rose, and Black Rose loses anyway. So I think going Twilight Rose into Tomato is into Power Tool is like the best.
yeah, so we'll summon.
And I would put Tomato in attack in case they do some shenanigans because you can always like do a bunch of crash stuff, but like it's cool.
I think he was just letting it happen. Let's hope there's no Solemn here. We're going Power Tool in attack mode, right?
Power Tool and attack because you're gonna be able to get this attack off.
Priority. Okay, 6. So this is a guaranteed Mark of the Rose because we play 3.
Yeah, this is actually such an easy comeback.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get fucked, but like, you know, him resolving 5 limited cards is not the same as 1 Twilight Rose Knight. All right, let's.
That's the beauty of this deck. Like I said, like you love Twilight Rose Knight, but like you don't need to see it all the damn time. You could attempt to attack because either way, if you mirror forces, that's fine. You're getting like you just want to get rid of cards.
Do I want to discard the card from his hand anyway? Because I don't think this damage is gonna matter that much.
Yeah, I would discard the card from the hand first, just in case he has like a mirror force. That's probably the better play.
Yeah, let's go ahead and discard a card. Let's grab that one. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's on X Sabers. Wow. Okay.
He's been on X Sabers, dude. What do you mean?
Could have been on Cat. He could be.
Ooh, the D prison.
Okay,
It's okay. That D prison's fine. Our DDR is even more live now, as well as like a return.
Yeah.
We have a what? Tomato and Goblin Zombie left. We're chilling, dude.
Yeah, he can't really do anything from one card with X Sabers anyway.
Unless he summons that mother every time.
Dude, I don't know how they do it. Okay, which one does he want?
Dude, he's the sackiest player I've ever seen, bro.
Discarding a zombie. That's fine.
That's actually great because it look like you still. So what'd you end up drawing? What'd you end up drawing?
You Trag. Isn't that insane? Can't we like crash Tomato?
Yes, this is so you can crash Tomato here. Yeah, so you crash Tomato, special Trag. Tomato searches Gale. You can like Gale half it just so you're safe from like any shenanigans. Make another power tool. Power tool search like anything you need, and then just pass at that point. Like that's just one. That's just one option you have. The other option is, Mystic Tomato can also become Plague Spreader, and then you can make level 6 if you'd like. But then that doesn't give you any like advantage in any way.
I think we have to make a power.
So,
I think we have to make a power.
yep,
Yeah.
got it.
So we'll go attack. Take 200.
Take 200.
Activate.
And then search, activate. Yep, perfect. And then make Gale.
Defense because he's weak.
You can either make, so here's the two options. You can either make Gale, but if you prefer Gale as a top deck later,
We could Twilight Rose. Like I
that's
don't.
why Twilight, yeah, get Twilight Rose out of the deck. That's the other option you have.
Yeah, I don't think Gale. Like Gale's a good top deck, whereas Twilight Rose could be. But
Not a good top deck.
yeah, it's less likely.
The other beautiful part about Twilight Rose Knight is that it's a warrior, and so your Goyo, your not Goyo, but your opponents making some type of like Colossal Fighter is less useful against like Titanio. They can't just like crash multiple things. It's kind of one of those things. It's been really nice in testing. I'm like, oh, Twilight Rose has been saving my ass from like OTKs.
Okay. So here's my issue. We need to search for autonomous action unit and hope to hit it, right?
Yeah, so just go autonomous,
Kills us.
autonomous DDR and Mark. Just do all three. Yeah, because it's just let the world decide. If you don't get autonomous, at least DDR is not terrible because you can always DDR for one of your banished things next turn.
Yeah, power.
And then Mark is fine if they don't draw a monster.
Okay, we hit autonomous. So this is what I'm thinking. We can autonomous back one of his monsters now. And that way we don't die to level 3 into Bionic.
If level 3 into Bionic. The other option you have is it's probably even better than level 3 into Bionic.
No, him.
You could all.
He.
No, no, I'm saying. I know. I'm saying the other option is to just bring back their own Gothams, discard whatever the hell's in their hand,
We could do that, or
so they'd have to
we
like.
could leave the Gothams in play. I guess that's not as good if they.
But that's probably not as good if they top deck like MST a monster. Like I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. Either way, like our life points are stupid low. So
Yeah, we could die to a lot.
either put. You could. I think summoning just Gothams by itself could work, or even just Goyo.
So like if we summon Gothams and discard his hand, and he top decks Ember's Blade, for example, he can make Goyo run over our power tool and we lose because we have nothing.
Well, not nothing. Like you have still.
No, we have nothing. We actually have nothing because the Gothams.
No, you top deck Mark of the Rose. That's always the win. So yeah, just keep Gothams in. Just keep Gothams in. You're fine.
He's already used Storm too, so I'm thinking like it's just Typhoon, right?
Yeah, it's just Typhoon that we lose to at this point.
Yeah, I don't want him to like kill us with Brownic is all.
Oh my God, it's Black Rose.
Dude, fuck this guy.
Man, if only we hit him with that Gothams, bro. He would have been in a neutral position at least.
Well equipped with himself. That is really annoying. Yeah, we could have hit him with the Gothams, but it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah. What did you top deck? What'd you top deck?
Brain control.
Oof. Yeah. GG's.
Yeah. Well, it's a 50-50, right? Because he has level 3s. He has more level 3s than level 4s.
Look, the guy sacked us like crazy, and we still lost it. I wanted to slow us down a bit. You went Sangan attack immediately, and I was like, I just had to agree with you because you already did it. I would have just set tomato there because we had 2 tomatoes.
But if we set
and like
and it's like Raiko or like Caius or whatever, it's really
yeah, which is fine. But like at the same time, if it's not, the benefits are so much higher. Like yeah, if they Caius us, we'll lose 3,400 life points, but we still have multiple plays to go after that, and that's still like it's in the end of the day, like yeah, there's obviously like a 50-50
relation too, because like we have call, so like Sangan gets much better if the Sangan hits the grave. But I don't know.
True. I mean, it's like I found that like if you have 2 tomatoes, I always get one of them in the play. Just I don't know what the set is. It's like it's always a million 50-50s, right? So it's just like if they Caius us, like they Caius us regardless, like so say we got Sangan in play and we hit like a hamster or another tomato or something, they could still Caius us and we still in the same position, right?
Yeah,
Like
but at that point, like they're sacrificing a real card. They're not sacrificing like a Raiko that they got value out of or something. And if it is a Raiko or a battle recruiter or whatever, we could have just set Sangan too. I don't know.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like just setting a monster instead of just attacking at all would have just been like maybe the better play.
Yeah. All right. Let's switch it up.
So you needed I mean, depends on how OTK heavy this version of the deck is. You could put in Fader.
We saw D Prism. We also saw Torrential. So they have a lot of defense.
You can keep Decreeing if you want.
Fader would have been good that game to search off Sangan, but not really because he synchroed after. I don't know.
Fader is always good to have against X-Sabers when they try to like say they do some crazy like big push with 3 Arabellums. It's like
I think it's better than
like
Gores, probably. Maybe not. So I feel like
I think Gores is always good, but
if you're getting attacked directly, like Gores is really bad.
I mean,
by X-Sabers.
Yeah, it's true. I don't, man, it's a hard decision here. Did X-Sabers have anything to do with Spirit Reaper? Like, can they deal with the Spirit Reaper if it's just there?
Pretty easily, they can just Brownic.
I don't think it's that easy to just Brownic. Like,
it's just one Gotham sequence.
I mean, shoot, I literally just put in Fader and like some.
DD Crow's probably fine. Stops their plays.
Just the little level 1 guy.
That or it stops.
Yeah, I'll put Crows and Faders.
Yeah, we could also try Night Ends for sure. You could just try it.
I think that's just that's too spicy. Like it doesn't. It's not live half the time, if that makes sense.
Word. All right, what are we cutting?
I think these three are fine. You can cut the Gores if you feel like it's not going to get much value. We definitely keep the Minecon because they have their own tuners that we could use.
Yeah, mine.
Probably. We'd probably want to cut like. Maybe you can always cut the creature swap and because they have recruiters of their own, so it's not as useful.
Yeah.
And you can, and then if you're cutting creature swap, you can cut out Lord Poison.
Okay. Sick. That works.
That's usually like the logic of how I side things out.
word.
Yeah, if they have their own recruiters, creature swap just becomes infinitely worse. Like,
Yeah, which is, you know, this hand's
yeah, I know you're the hatred of.
this hand's great.
I can't see it yet. Let me see it
It's
before you do anything. Let me see it.
double tomato.
I
Get
see it now. I see it now. Yeah.
nice just set to
There's a scenario where they cited. Well, there's a scenario where they cited noblemen's, but we didn't set a single card last game, so they shouldn't. So yeah, just set tomatoes, set decree. Like, I don't see why not.
even if they knock us, like I have another tomato. Like we're fine.
Yeah, and it doesn't mind if you have banished stuff.
Yeah.
I would just be very surprised that they cited in Nox after we didn't set a single monster.
Also, like that deck doesn't usually play Nox. They want to leave things in defense for.
Oh, they didn't. They didn't do anything.
That's really weird. Is it just summon Gale, flip?
Okay, then I would just summon. I would just summon Gale. Summon Gale, flip tomato, attack with both because even if they have Gores, you can always half the thing with Gale, and then you make power tool in defense.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. It's just like what? Trag, I guess, and even that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, even that you just Gale it like.
Yeah.
So you attack first with Gale and then attack with tomato.
Yeah. 13, 14.
Like they clearly have Gores, and if they don't, they just have a bad hand.
They could have a.
Okay, they have a bad hand, so cool. You just power tool, get Mark of the Rose, and I think this power tool is gonna stay on the field for a while. This is looking like a
Yeah, they could have.
looking like a easy one.
Cyber Dragon might be bad for us here, but whatever.
It's fine. You get the +1 that we wanted, and then we still have tomato for later.
I'm gonna get Mark of the Rose just because, like,
Yeah.
if they do have Cyber Dragon, then we can take the Chimera.
Yeah, Mark of the Rose is always the first thing you go for, just because it's already live. Everything else is not really live.
Yeah.
What are they doing, huh? What's their plan, huh? Are they just okay? Set 1. That means we're gonna be able to get this power tool off again.
Yeah.
So this time around, search the 3 other ones. So search DDR, autonomous.
Sick. I'm gonna do it. Resolve effect.
And we also drew another Twilight Rose Knight.
I love Twilight Rose Knight. It's so good. Look at it here. It's just like another.
We have no fear into this back row, right? We could just straight up summon like Goblin Zombie if you want, like.
I'm a little
just to
worried
get.
about attacking the set, but
I mean, the other option is Twilight Rose Knight, Mystic Tomato into Arabellum.
okay.
And then like
What do they
he's forced to.
They set Hamster, they set Emer's Blade, and they set Sangan, right? Those are the 3 things they set. So,
Did they have a Raikou? I didn't see a Raikou last time, but they might. Like it's Sabers.
I wish we could make Revive King. I think we need to get access to Revive King. So I think you're right. I think we do need to get Goblin Zombie in play.
I would just summon Zombie because like if it is like a Raikou or something, like
Do you want to attack or do you want to just set the zombie?
I would just attack that back row. I just like at this point, if it's a Raikou, you're gonna lose your card anyway, and I'd rather just make sure they don't have tribute fodder.
Okay, am I attacking with Goblin first?
I would attack with Goblin first because I don't want them to get a mill.
Yeah, same. It is Emer's.
Okay,
Well, depending
that's
on
fine.
it's here, like if he
You can steal it.
yeah, I can steal it. Yeah.
Okay, you can keep. I would just keep attacking and see if you can get it until he makes a tuner.
Yeah. Cool.
Did he make a tuner?
I don't know.
I'm looking. He's the viewing deck. Look at him.
He's thinking hard.
He's just.
He
You goober! We could make a second power tool.
no, seriously, why would he do that?
I don't know, man, dude.
I guess his other Emers must be in hand, right?
Yeah, so you could straight up make another power tool, and you'd still be able to search 2 more times. So like,
Kind of want to make
like
Herbellum though. You know?
you could make Arabellum, but it doesn't like. I don't know, like it doesn't really like do anything yet, if that makes sense. At least, because say like he Black Roses our field or something, which is possible.
Oh, you're right.
Like you'd rather just have like
the extra
the search, the +1 already now.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon this guy in defense, and then we'll go get
Get Mark, DDR.
plague first.
Oh yeah, you can't pro, right? And then you just give Mark autonomous maybe, just so you can take their own tuners in the grave.
What was it? Mark.
Mark autonomous.
Yeah, that's probably the best. I think we just need another Mark. Okay, so
Did we hit it?
yeah, we did. We hit Mark. So we have Mark DDR. We have 7 cards in hand. I don't know if we want to set anything, but I don't want to discard
I
it.
mean,
They're all good, so I feel like we should set maybe DDR. I think it's our worst card.
you could set it. I'm always afraid of like heavy and we just lose it for no reason. And when like Twilight Rose Knight is really our worst card, we could just end phase ditch Twilight Rose Knight. Like that doesn't.
Good. Twilight Rose is good because if we get black,
What does it do for us?
it black roses.
Yeah, but we have like so many millions of we have like plague and we also have DDR. Like DDR is so good. Like if they black roses, I'd rather have DDR because we can do stuff.
Is bad because we've already made both our power tools. So
Exactly. So it's like it's the least useful.
I just feel like we're going minus
Trust.
anyway. We might as well just not. We might as well just set the DDR into heavy storm because there's a chance we just don't go -1 into heavy storm. Like there's a chance he just doesn't have heavy storm.
True. All this is valid, man. But DDR is also only a 2 of in this deck, and it's one of the only ways you can get back some of your banished shit.
Yeah.
So like I personally love it in this deck. There we go. We're losing both our power tools.
That sucks. But whatever. Like we already have card advantage and he had to spend his brain control to do this.
We have so much card advantage. It's like I'm not even tripping about it.
Yeah, we're
You
up.
can basically go for a game next turn because you can go Zombie Master, get Plague. You can do something even crazier. You can go like for next turn because you have a Road Decree still. You can go Zombie, get Goblin Zombie by pitching Plague. Plague does its own effect, just return like a DD Crow. Who cares?
Hold up.
And then make a bunch of stuff. Then
Because he has 2 traps.
yeah, I would do it.
All right. Hell,
And then would you draw?
Titanial.
That's even better for the freaking Plague Spreader play that I was just talking about. So you'd go Zombie, pitch Plague targeting Goblin Zombie, and then you would just top deck your Titanial.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then your DDRs live. You're going to be able to go for game here essentially.
Cool. Yeah. Then we'll go Plague. Top Titanial. Special him. I'm just gonna make. I don't know. Goyo Guardian first? No, Brownic.
Yeah, I would make go Brio first just so you can get that what's it called engrave Mizuki.
Mizuki, yeah.
You can always pitch and then hit their original set or the new back row, whatever you think is more scary.
I kind of want to leave both in play in case he has Gores. Because remember he passed turn 1?
No, I know. I would just get. Oh, he's saying well play. He gave up. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I was just saying you have to get. I'm saying just to ditch Mizuki for one of them. I'm not saying for both.
No,
just
I would
one.
say, like, we would set our own and bounce our own. Because like if he has like a D Prison or Mirror Force or whatever, he could still activate it into the decree. But maybe he has 2 dead trap cards, or he has like something that he can't activate.
I see what you mean. So it's like yeah, in case he has Gores.
Yeah, bounce the own equip spell instead of bouncing. Instead of one of bouncing one of their back.
The DD Crow didn't do anything, but that's also because he didn't do anything.
I think if he had tried to do something, the DD Crow would have been really good defense.
I would set out Trap Dust Shoot going second. I don't like it going second. If he's basically so trap heavy.
Plus we got decrees. Like shuts it off. But what are we citing it out
I would just
for? Knock? Knock
I would
seem too bad actually.
Yeah, knock low key. I was gonna say one knock at least would be fine. Even 2, like I kind of like knock going second into this deck because they just set like that their recruiters and hope for the best.
Yeah, let's.
And usually I side out when I go second. I side out a Twilight Rose Warrior. In this deck, we don't even need to be like I don't have to worry about like having so many Twilight Rose Warriors because they have so many tuners we can just take.
Word, yeah, for sure. The deck is just it's like mono 3-star tuners, and we drew one anyway. Let's fucking go. That's hype. No, this hand is really good. If they just set a monster, I'm happy as fuck. No, don't set back row. No! Don't set back row! God damn. Heavy storm. Fuck. Fuck!
Dude.
Shoot it.
Did we just get just shooted, dude? Our hand was goated. Our hand was so good.
It still
is good.
Yeah, it's just not.
We're gonna have to awkwardly alert the zombie master to see if we can get something better.
Well, we were probably gonna have to alert the zombie master anyway. To go.
Yeah, but he's gonna get rid of our. Damn, the Twilight Rose into Lone Fire was so spicy, bro. Like
It was so. This would have been an insane hand, low key.
Why are you showing him the lone fire? Is he just picking it? Oh, he picked it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, he's smart.
We have a lure. We can.
Do you want to knock first? Just
No, no.
knock first, just in case he does some like mind crush shenanigans. Like,
Knock first at all. Ah, man, if he's gonna mind crush us, he's gonna do it now. Like he's not gonna wait. Like, no, I want to alert.
true.
We might.
You might hit a plant. You might hit like a tomato.
Yeah, we might
Let's go for it.
knock. Oh, we just drew one fire.
We did? Did we?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're
You sure you don't want to knock? Like this is like it's probably as live as it's ever gonna be.
but like we gotta banish this zombie master, right?
Yeah, man, it's the ZB boy.
I feel like we summon Twilight Rose first to play around Torrential. So we go Twilight Rose, special lone fire, priority lone fire first.
But if it's torrential, so here's the thing: if it's Sangan, he gets plus with the torrent. Like we just gotta knock first. I think we knock, like no matter what here.
All right.
Like the first game he had torrential Sangan.
It-
Look at that! I'm fucking the goat here, bro.
Sangan.
It's probably torrential.
What if he has 3 limited cards again? There's no way, right? There's no way.
I mean, you have Brain and Mark, so like, and your Mark, they'll both be live.
What if we just go into Titanial? Like what?
That is also an option that you can do. It just, damn. Do you think he drew torrential again?
If he draws Torrential, it's really bad for us. It's like really bad.
Yeah, honestly, I would just loan, but use only one loan and into Titanium.
Okay.
It just sucks because I feel like we're not getting any value out of Twilight, but we'll get value out of it because it's still a tuner. Like, and we have Brain and Mark.
I just think Titanial's really good to have in play.
Does he got no bottomless? Do we attack or just like it's torrential? Wow,
Oh my god.
dude, the God read.
You were right. You were right. You were.
I called it all, bro.
I don't know how you opened that 2 games in a row, but like
Not T. T-King's actually perfect. Oh my god.
perfect.
Then there's no torrential fear. Yeah, there's no torrential fear. You steal it with Mark. I would steal with Mark because I prefer keeping brain control because they think like they're safe.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, but
So you got to use Mark first.
we're banishing Titanial, right, to get it for DDR.
So that's since we have no Lord Poison, 100% banish Titanium.
Okay. I'll take his monster.
Now here's the thing. Oh, he MST'd.
Oh my-
That's fine. You have your brain. You have brain. He's gonna be so salty. So
Is we can bring back his Thunder King and he can never play.
yeah, that's actually not a bad play to be honest. So your brain, take his Thunder King, normal summon. I would still just normal summon Twilight Rose.
We're just making Power Tool, right?
Do we power tool first? Do we attack first, then make power tool?
If we Power Tool first, it's more damage because we can autonomous back the Thunder King.
Yeah, but if they have gores, it's more annoying if they have like this gives us the smallest scores. You know what I mean?
They don't have Gores. They
He has everything, bro. He has everything.
4 ups. He doesn't have Gores.
Okay, fine. Go for it. Go for it. Go fucking for it.
There's no way he has Gores. I don't believe it. I don't believe he has Gores.
And here's what you're gonna get with power tool. You're gonna get Mark, DDR.
Well, yeah, it's like, of course, we got to get Mark. Mark's the best card here. DDR also actually would be really good because he could bring back.
That's why. Exactly. That's why I was like, it's a win-win scenario regardless.
But this is kind of heat. Like, we can steal the Thunder King.
Yeah, I would steal the Thunder King because it really does stop them from doing anything.
Yeah, like any.
To really, and they already use MSC, but I swear this guy just has the sauce. He's gonna draw Heavy Storm, he's gonna draw a Smashing Ground, and he's gonna draw a freaking Arabellum. That's his hand.
Well,
That's gonna be his hand.
still have Power Tool too, because like, if he has Cyber Dragon, we can negate it with Thunder King, which is really good. We got the DDR too, so we can grab Titanial next turn.
Unfortunately, we can't search again with Power Tool as long as the Thunder King's here. That's kind of the only downside of this play.
It's okay. We win anyway, right?
I mean, I don't know. This still it still can be losable.
Maybe. He has to clear the Thunder King to play though.
What do we draw?
Book of Life, which is dead.
We have no zombies at the moment. That's fine. We just attack with
Not
Power Tool and then. Oh shoot! Yeah, do that since it's dead. Bring back Titanial.
Yeah.
This is game if they don't have a recruiter.
This is just nuts. It says
Well played. Well played.
Thunder King first.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Bro, this deck is heat, bro.
This guy opened the nuts. This guy opened the nuts, dude. He had Thunder King plus fucking 4 limited cards, and we were able to fuck him up. That was tight. That was
But yeah, you see what I mean? Where this deck doesn't even need like that in that scenario. We didn't use the Twilight Rose in its for its intended purpose, but like it's still useful.
Yeah,
Like
because you have,
to
like, Power Tool into Snatch Steal is like still busted at any point.
exactly, dude.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Oh my god, that was so saucy. You want to do another one?
We sacked the shit out of him, Loki, because we hit the Lone Fire again, and then we also played around the tarantula.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more.
There was a couple things we could have hit there that wouldn't have been too bad. Like a tomato wouldn't have been that bad either. Like it wasn't like the most sacky thing.
Torrential, but like it would have still forced the torrential at the very least, you know. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna play against Fueled by Alan. What are we picking in rock paper scissors? Or I'm not. Whatever you say, I'm gonna pick the opposite. Do you know what we're picking? What are we picking? Did I lose you?
Do paper, dude.
Do paper? All right. He picked scissors. We would have lost. We would have lost. I'm never trusting you again. Okay. What are we picking?
Shoot, man. Do rock, bro. Like.
Okay. Fuck! I picked paper. Ah, I'm so bad.
Would rock have worked?
Walk. All right.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. No, that one was actually my fault. I should have trusted you.
Give me a second. I gotta go find you again because like yeah, DB's a little lag. DB's not lagging. The game, the other thing is lagging.
Yeah, Discord's a pain in the ass.
Looking for PG-13. Found you.
This hand is ass. It's double tomato, Sangin, Goblin, Zombie, Zombie. This hand sucks. But
It's fine. I've seen worse. I've seen worse hands, to be honest.
okay,
What do we draw? What do we draw?
Fire's off.
On fire? Then you go. I straight up go lone. Because now you have all your tomatoes already. Just go lone titanial.
He's sarked for recharge, so titanial negating Raikou is probably good.
That's why. Like you just it's just the best thing into Raikou right now.
You're gonna spend both loans and then
Both loans because you already have all your plant possible targets besides Lord fucking Poison, but you don't need him right now.
attack. But
Oh,
gets over hamster, so it's not that bad.
unfortunately. Oh yeah, it does, and they can't really do anything about as long as the Titanium's here. They can't even tribute that Raikou for Celestia and get value out of it.
Yeah. It's still annoying.
You just pass.
Well, we can't do anything.
This is.
So.
I'm glad we didn't draw any of our traps and stuff because it's so useless against this matchup. Like our decrees.
Dust shoot would have been nice, but yeah, I get you. He searched recharge, which means he at least has one other light sworn.
Okay, we'll negate so he doesn't get a draw.
Yeah, he doesn't get the mills. It's a 1-for-1, but like that's about as good as it gets into hamster, low key.
Yeah, but now all of our Mark of the Roses are live. All 3 of them are live. Like.
Yeah. This deck doesn't play Gores if it's the Christia deck, right? Like they don't play Gores.
Some do, some don't. It just depends on like on the logic. Track's probably more useful because you have those level 2 tuners.
Rose Knight.
It's over, bro.
That's
you could
good.
So here's actually a strat that I love doing. It's up to you if you want to do this. You don't have to if you don't want to. But you can normal summon Rose Knight, special summon tomato and attack. You can crash the tomato to get a goblin zombie. And then you can search like make a power tool in attack mode, obviously, because they have a Aaron. That's one option. The other option is just to Rose tomato, make power tool,
High roll
and mark of the
unit. I want to high roll an action unit because if we get action unit, we win the game straight up.
Do we?
Because
what if they have honest?
We take Trag and we use Trag to take Aaron.
I mean, shit. Like I could if they have anything to negate. Like, but remember, this deck runs 3 Omni negates, like the level 2 guy. So I wanted to the play that I like is the one that maximizes our ability to not get destroyed by that one card.
Word.
Does that make sense? Like it's like we at least get searches with the goblin, or we at least get searches with like something.
But we're leaving
even if they
we're leaving an Aaron in play for them to Celestia off of that way.
That's true. I mean, but either way we do that. Either way you end up basically doing that.
Because like if we make power tool like and we miss and we hit like Mark of the Rose, we can still run over the Aaron.
Oh yeah, then make the power tool.
Yeah, I think we high roll. There's a
First declare effect.
negates this. Um. Okay. Cool. I don't think he has Herald. I'm gonna be real. I don't think he has it.
I'm scared. I'm always afraid of Herald, dude. In attack mode, right?
Yeah.
Because no point in putting defense against this card.
Yeah. Also, we have to attack it
Dec-
if this doesn't get the action unit.
Oh wait, autonomous time. 1/3 chance of winning this game. Autonomous and Mark.
Yeah.
That's such a high roll play, dude.
But it's good. It gets Goblin Zombie in the grave if it works, and if not, like this is fine. If he has,
What'd you get?
I got Mark.
Mark.
If he has Honest, this sucks.
Wouldn't you rather just get rid of it now?
The Honest, yeah, probably.
Like, I guess you could still get OTK. What's his grave look like? I'm looking at it. It has two. It's gonna have one name and barely a fairy. So like, you don't get destroyed immediately next turn.
He gets recharged,
I-
though, which is bad. I think we have to attack. Because if
Yeah.
he doesn't have Honest, he has a high chance of seeing it next turn. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's huge because they have to like this is a threat. Like most people consider power tool like a huge threat, which it is. So they're gonna have to do a lot of things just to get rid of this. And that's kind of what we want. We want them to like fear
Yeah, if it
the
doesn't
dragon.
if it doesn't die this turn, we can search for Autonomous every turn and like just threaten.
Well, that's another fairy and another Lightsworn. Another Lightsworn, another fairy. So they have 3 fairies.
4 Lightsworn, they could JDS, but we have Mark.
You have Mark.
Hmm. This is a matchup where you side Battle Fader, maybe?
This is a matchup. I don't even do Fader because straight up it's like the Christia it does nothing against Christia. This is where you just side out all your back row hate. Put in the noblemans for the hamsters and stuff. You put in the crows because you do, even though like the Lightsworn side really cares about their grave control and they also run plague and they run other things, like it's still better than like MS than Heavy Storm, right?
Bring in the Night.
And you can't.
It's not bad. Like Crash Tomato.
Yeah, Night Guy's nuts.
Yeah. Okay.
The Night Guy's nuts because they think they have this like grave setup. So unlike other fairy versions, unlike other fairy decks where they can get their banished stuff, they can't get their banished stuff back. So you banishing like 2 cards can like make them outright lose the game.
Yeah, straight up. Okay. He is thinking way too long. I feel like he's gonna go think for 8 minutes.
Ham.
JD.
Oh, I mean, yeah, JD.
Like, oh, what do you think?
Come on, what do you?
Yo.
JD honest? That's the play. And he's blowing up his own honest so he can get Christia, dude.
And
So cringe.
we're just dead to a normal summon, which he has for sure. So yeah, we're
You
gonna.
already know. He already normaled honest. Pay attention to that.
We normal Donis. Okay, cool. But
Yeah.
we're still
Yeah.
pretty fucked.
No, you're fucked. But like you have Mark of the Rose. Take their JD.
Then what? The Rose, they get the JD back.
There's a couple of things you could do. It just depends.
Honest.
Yeah, he had back honest. So you're 600 life. It's okay. They have to mill 4. They can't special
We can't
wolf.
even
Like,
activate the JD if we take it.
nope. We're kind of screwed here. I'm gonna be real with you.
We have double Mark. We need to top deck Mark of the Rose right now, or
Double Mark is just game
we need Mark of the Rose one time for the fans.
for the fans.
Can we do it? Can we top deck it? Fuck, dude.
What do we get? What do we get?
Not that.
What do we get? I can't see.
We got Mizuki.
Oh.
I think
Ooh.
we're just dead.
I think we're just dead. No matter what. So, yeah, I would just scoop so you don't show them like a million things. They haven't seen the zombie package yet, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'd rather just scoop.
Okay, you said the Nox, the Crows, and the Night Guy, and you're not high on.
Yeah, Nox, Crow. I'm not high on Fader because right there, what does Fader do? like Christia, their goal is to make Christia, and I think like those 3 are a little more proactive. Also, I'm a big fan of Spirit Reaper as a top deck in this deck because they don't have anything besides JD and Aaron to get rid of it. They legit have nothing to stop it, and so if you can find space for it somewhere, that's great. The other thing I also end up putting in sometimes is the D prisons, but that's usually if I'm going if I'm going second, and I feel like they're already going to set up like their Christias and stuff.
Word.
But this is better.
I'm like out Call, out Royal Decree, out Space Typhoon, out Heavy. And then
Keep the swap, keep the creature swap. It's so good. That would have actually won us the game there. Like,
it very well might. Well, not.
well, not there, but like it has the ability to do other things that like creature swap is just so good against Lightsworn.
It actually would have won because we mark his one dude and then.
Yeah, and then creature swap the other one. Exactly.
No, it's
exactly.
Still wouldn't want us because we're at 600 and he gets this guy back.
That was
a tough game.
yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie no matter what.
Are any of our monsters like ass in this matchup?
The worst one, trying to think.
Probably poison, right?
Oh, it's usually always the poison guy. I usually side out mind control here because it doesn't convert off a lot of things.
Hits hamster right kind of nice, but yeah, I get you.
That's about it though. We already have Nox for that, so it's like I think siding.
I'd rather cut poison than mind control.
Dude, poison's so good in this matchup, man.
But we're bringing in
This.
two normal summons and we're cutting 0. And the last we
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
6 normal summons.
that's fine. Then swap it out.
Yeah, mind control is like I can make a play with a normal summon and a mind control, whereas like I can't make a play with a lore poison and a normal summon. If that makes.
Did we draw the nuts?
This is pretty fucking good, actually.
Let's see. Oh fuck!
This is
Yeah, dude. This is the type of hand you pray for, dude. And we already have a DDR, so you just go
Rose.
hope to. You have a live dad because of this crow as well. So like this is insane.
Yeah, we just Rose Knight into power tool, search mark, set Dushu, right? Like that's it.
Yep, all that. It's exactly the play. And if he negates any of this, oh, we should have waited to maybe he negates.
Cool.
Because you don't want to show him what you have, you know.
I mean,
If he,
we're making this play like if we declare Mark of the Rose or guy Twilight guy, then he's just gonna wait for the power tool anyway, right?
if he's smart,
Yeah,
you're giving a lot of people too much credit, you know.
that's true. Resolve effect.
Oh, he's allowing it. Okay, that's huge.
Even if it gets negated, it's 2 for 2.
Yep.
I still have a live
Whoop.
pad. So
And then we set the dusty baby. This is what I like about this deck when you open up the nutty.
yeah, this is really nice.
Show me your hand, my guy.
Okay, he's got Beckoning, Raiko, Honest, Goldsark, Trooper, JD.
Is the trooper the least live thing? Like the only thing that keeps their hand really live, or is it the Raiko?
The Raiko's really good. Trooper doesn't really do anything. We can just take Trooper.
Yeah,
No,
I would just get
Raiko. Sorry, take Raiko.
get the Raiko out of there, and everything else is pretty useless.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can maybe OTK him.
Because the reason why I almost wanted him to take the Raiko is that if he mills something godlike, because we can make Dark Armed. But then again, we have the crow anyway, so if he mills anything godlike, we just crow it. So we're in a win-win scenario here, no matter what.
I don't think we're losing this game ever, but he set.
You just set the Tripper? Oh, gross.
He's trying.
Well, our crow's pretty useless then.
We can just.
I would just
guy.
yeah, get it autonomous 2 marks.
Yeah, we need double mark to come back against Christia JD.
And then the cool part is you can still summon Goblin Zombie. You know it's a Trooper, so you can at least get 2,300 damage in.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's fine, like you have grave control. Like say you end up crowing later and you have 4 darks, you could just banish the tomato with your Mark of the Rose.
I'm shocked he didn't mill. That just seems terrible to me. But
yeah, I don't understand. He still takes a lot of damage anyway.
yeah, and he's also not he's not getting towards his JD or his Beckoning like at all.
Yeah, it's bad. That's a bad play for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't really get that. Yep.
He just scooped. We didn't even get a show off. He did see the zombie package though. He's just like, well, he's got zombies. That gave him a little bit more info. A lot of the funniest thing to me is that they end up siding in crows and stuff, which is like it hurts, especially the zombie side of things. But that's actually why I wanted to side in sometimes the burial. I just like it against like quick draw, which is a pretty okay matchup for us. So I think about having that in the side as a one of. In this scenario, I think everything still works. Like there's nothing we need to add in.
It's
not like they're putting in.
Like, do we want Cyber Dragon to attack his set Raikos or something? Like that's the only thing.
Nah, that's the Nox is just better than that than Cyber Dragon.
We don't want both. Cyber.
But what will we swap? What will we swap out? Like that's the thing. And Cyber Dragon's such a terrible thing. Like I mean, I guess Nox also bad late game, but like. I don't know. I don't love Cyber Dragon against the Christia. I hate Cyber Dragon against a deck that can stop you from special summoning.
It's just nice to vomit out a Caius, or like you can make a power tool with 1 card, or you can make a Stardust with not 1 card, sorry, with 2 cards, or you can make a Stardust with 2 cards. But
if you want to put a Cyber Dragon in, you can put in for the little guy, not Twilight Rose Knight, but the Night End Sorcerer.
Night guy. I was thinking maybe for Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, Spirit Reaper. That's actually going to be probably better to have. So yeah, you can swap out Spirit Reaper for the Cyber Dragon.
Let's see
You
if.
can also swap out a book. You can also swap out a book of life, which does it tends to be a little bit more dead in this matchup.
All right, let's try Cyber
Um,
Book of Life then. Let's try it. I'm not sure if that's right. I think Book of Life can be really good, but it's
I know but it's like we have a one of it, and like
if you don't
it's
hit the zombie engine, it's completely dead. Yeah.
that's why. And it's like, and they're not gonna. They know what we're playing now, and they're not gonna just run into our stuff to get our zombie engine live. So
Yeah.
look at that. See, like, and they have that mofo, so we can't even like if we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's fine. We still have Nox gonna be live later. They have to usually set Raiko.
All right. I think
This is not terrible. We can allure that night end away if you really wanted to. The other option you have. So here's the thing you can do. Oh, okay.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I,
allure that regardless.
now we could wait. Hold up. We banish Night End.
Mm-hmm.
DDR pitch Mystic Tomato special Night End. Banish his graveyard. Mark.
That's okay. So that's a huge amount of minuses. And it's like not a terrible thing to do, but like the other better play, if you're gonna mark those anyway, is you crash with tomato
And then go.
and then make a, and then yeah, just get a 3-star, and then
Okay.
I would have still banished the night end because I do think DDRing it back is gonna give you a double DD crow. And I'm surprised you didn't do that.
Yeah. No.
I'm surprised you didn't do it.
But I was just thinking.
That was huge L.
I was just thinking.
But yeah,
Either mark, it's better to have a tuner in our hand.
that's true. That's true.
I guess
That's not bad.
That's the double special. And
Yeah, you still get the tuner anyway. Like I don't know, man.
I don't listen. Don't look at me. Crash it.
Man's is nuts. Man's is nuts. And then you make the Twilight Rose Knight
Okay.
because he's the least useful to top deck.
He's not gonna be good to top deck here for sure.
Gale's good against like Christian and stuff, you know.
Yeah. All right. So the Aaron's going to the grave. Lumina can bring it back, but it's just Lumina. So do we
And then
power tool in defense or attack mode?
you summon it in attack always because you want them to waste honest.
Okay. Let's take that guy. And we
They
have
don't. Yeah,
trap dust shoot anyway, so it's like
yeah.
it's pretty good.
But yeah, because the only thing that we would lose to there is like if they did get Lumina, then they just shuffle up our boy, and that sounds awful.
I seriously hope me not banishing the Night End doesn't lose us the game.
I know, man. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to keep it. It doesn't do anything. Like,
Right. All right.
like we'll still get it back. I promise. This one you can go autonomous mark.
Yeah, autonomous mark seems really good. And
What did we get?
actually, we got Mark. Maybe we shouldn't have grabbed Mark, but I guess it doesn't.
No, we have. I mean, yeah, we still have. We would have had another tomato to pitch if we didn't banish. Yeah, everything about your play, bro. I love you, man.
Get carried. Dusty, we're gonna get carried. Don't
we are. Activate it. Hit him with it.
get carried. We're gonna get carried. Okay, what's he guys got? Heavy Storm, JD, Judgment Dragon, Card Trooper, Honest Soul.
Ooh.
Hold up, we can just take Card Trooper.
Power Trooper is literally their only thing they can do right now.
Yeah, they can soul.
They can soul plus honest. That's actually more annoying. I think if we just take away honest, they can't do anything.
No.
Like,
we have to take Trooper. We have to take Trooper because if they soul plus honest, that's 2 cards, and then next turn we can just take the soul. And like,
but then look at the grave. Look at the grave. Do they have enough soul plus honest? It puts them at 3.
Aaron
Puts them at 3.
Yeah, it doesn't. It does. It just puts them at 3. So I think we have to take Card Trooper because the only way we're losing is if they like high roll sack us with Card Trooper.
Okay, and then we can always take their they're gonna use soul. We can take their soul, and then Knight and Sorcerer. Normal summon our Knight and Sorcerer.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Exactly.
We can't even take their soul because we have no plants in the grave because you fucking banished our plant. God.
We win the game next turn. Don't worry.
I'm so upset.
Don't worry. We win the game next turn. Watch. He's not even gonna attack the power tool. Watch. He's not.
We had such a god tier play.
He's not even gonna summon. He's not even gonna attack it.
He's gonna summon it, bro.
He's just gonna pass, and we're gonna win the game. Watch. He's just gonna pass.
We can at least make Goyo. That's what we'll have to end up doing.
He's managing a fairy. What is he doing? Why is he managing a fairy?
No, you can't laugh your way out of this one.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh my god, we had a god play.
Relax. This is fine.
I'm not. I'm just gassing it up for the comments, dude.
All right.
Okay, well,
We can
we have a Gobby.
crash the tomato.
We could do a lot of things here. The best play? A couple best plays.
Is it?
Man, this DDR play would have been gas.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but it's still fine. Like it's still okay. Okay, so
Yeah, of course it's.
we DDR pitch Goblin Zombie, bring back Tomato, crash Tomato, go get something like Plague or
Okay,
something,
here's what you do. You get
or we get Goblin Zombie.
you just you DDR pitch Goblin Zombie. Can you special summon Soul Superior and Light? Is it just needs to be just must first be special summoned?
Yeah, we can go yoga.
Or is it only can only
Steal it with Goyo. Yes.
yeah, because I want to steal it. That's like the thing that I feel like would be nice because it does make their attack lower, so they can't just crash the Goyo with like other things.
We're pitching Goblin Zombie and we're keeping Knock. That makes the most sense.
Oh, you can just pitch Knock. Knock's pretty dead right now.
Top deck Raikou. So maybe we just
But if they top deck Raikou, we have nothing. You're right. Actually, no. Yeah. Pitch the Goblin.
I don't know if there's like a crash line that's better, but
Oh, I swear that. Oh man, it's all good. I'm happy.
copium. Hold up.
Yeah. So you could just normal. You could just normal summon the Knight and Sorcerer and then make a Goyo.
His guy.
That's one less fairy in his grave, and he has to deal with it. And you have two big beaters that are, and he can't run over this thing. Like it's such a nuisance because of its effect.
Yeah. We'll go Goyo.
No way, it can only be special summon remove 2 lights. It can only be you can't.
You can definitely take it. You can definitely take it.
You sure?
Yes, you can definitely take it. I know this. I've played the fairy deck like my entire life. You can definitely take it. It's like Chaos Sorcerer. Trust me. It's like Chaos Sorcerer.
But it doesn't say Chaos Sorcerer says must first be. This one doesn't say it. I'm actually like tripping.
You definitely can. You definitely can.
I'm just gonna do us both a favor and look it up for us.
Okay, sure. All right, for the audience, But
I mean, only because like that's just dumb if you can.
like this is how Chaos Sorcerer was worded in 2004.
Oh, is it the old ruling?
Never got a reprint, so it doesn't have the new like wording. But
oh,
it's like
Soul of.
as long as it's been
Let's see.
first.
Summon conditions and not start a chain. Once percent.
All right.
Once summoned, this card can be special from graveyard. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna type it. The reason why I'm sending it to you so you can send it to him because he's probably freaking. He's cool with it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do it. But yeah, that's nuts. You're right. Once summoned, this card can be special from the graveyard, and that's cool.
This is game. We just get Titanial.
But you had. Wait, how'd you get Lumefire?
I top decked it.
We had so many better plays.
Wait, what do you mean? No, we top decked.
Oh no! He just passed. Oh, then you won. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, attack.
Yep. 76. Nice.
Dude, you're so lucky that 9-in play didn't matter, but like you see what I mean? Where like that play would have been sick, right? Like it would have been.
It didn't matter. It did not.
I know.
Broken Dushu carried us. He couldn't do anything other than that was sick. That was a good video.
But do you see how like this deck though has such a good matchup with the current meta of like if people are gonna play like this Christia Swarm?
Okay, there. Yeah, I got it. Okay, the deck list.
Like, yeah, if people are gonna end up playing like these type of aggro decks that like are good against the meta, this deck is really good against that, and it's also not terrible against the majority of the meta decks. I've strung it in a way where like the zombie package alone is pretty good against like Blackwings. The plant package alone is good against like just monarchs and stuff. Like these things all have these weird synergies with each other while simultaneously being able to counter specific matchups. And you can like side in the right things, of course. But like I think
is like a really good addition too, because like you can just turn one power tool in a way that the deck could never really do that before. So,
dude, we saw it for only having it as a Tua. We saw it a lot. Like it's kind of nice.
It worked every single time we saw it. Legit.
Yeah,
actually live like every single time. So that was kind of sick.
It's too bad you didn't get to see any Lord Poison plays, but you see the theory. The theory of Lord Poison is there. Like it's.
Now
I wanna sauce it up.
The only change I really want to make is I want to cut creature swap. See you guys.